Hi Capricorn, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the heart. So this is your month ahead November love reading. You've already got a general reading up, so you can click on that as well if you fancy taking a butcher's of that. But for the time being, we're going to do your love reading via the Gypsy Tarot spread. We're using the Giant Rider-Waite Tarot deck for your reading. I love the way that these show up on the screen, just beautifully. They show up really nice, imagery on the screen, looks really good. So we're going to use that particular deck today. It's just a giant form of the Rider-Waite, basically. Also, if you want to order a reading with me, at the end of the reading, there is a box that comes up. It's got a magician on the picture, but it's like a black magician with two bunches. You can click on that and order a reading through that. I'm taking orders now. Well, not orders. You can just simply order through. Buy a reading, which is your year ahead. It comes in the form of the live spread, and it also comes in the form of Lenormand reading as well, if you fancy that. So let's get on with your reading, okay? Let's put that to the side and let's start to shuffle and see what's coming in for Capricorn for the month of November 2018 in terms of your love life. What's coming in for Capricorn Universe and love for the month of November 2018? What's coming in for love for Capricorn in the month of November 2018, Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs, show me. Okay, let's have a look what's coming in for Capricorn. We're going to split the deck into three like so, 1, 2 and 3. We're going to collect that back up like so, and let's have a look what's going down. So we've got 1, bear with me while I lay these because I've got to look at the screen. Even though I've got you on the screen in front of me on my monitor, everything is kind of upside down. I'm laying the card so you guys see the card. The camera's right in front of me as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. That camera's a little bit wonky. Just bear with me a moment. I'm just going to try and get that. That's it. There we go. Just so it's not so wonky. It was showing the cards looking really wonky there. So yeah, 4, and then we put down the next layer. 1, 2, 3. We're going to move this up just slightly actually, like so that we try and fit everything in to the reading, Capricorn. Sorry about this. So there we go, and let's do the next one, the next layer, like so. There we go, and let's get the next layer through as well. Okay. There we go. This is the final layer down here. I really like these gigantic cards. They're just great to work with. They just look so good on the screen, which I really love. Okay. There we go. I think that you can see virtually everything there. So let's have a look what's going on. What's the situation around your mental, emotional? Right, so Capricorn, right off the bat, we've got a King of Coins. I think this is the person some of you guys might be thinking about because it shows as a court card. King of Coins, when it comes to love, this is a terrific love partner to have, is the King of Coins. But you know, sometimes when you do tarot, you get caught up in all the kind of, the set meanings for all the cards. So if you've got a King of Coins, usually this is somebody who's loyal, who wants to build a life with you, who wants to have children with you, who wants to do blah, 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 blah. And sometimes it is and sometimes it's not. Sometimes, when I used to do readings for Scorpio and this card used to come up, I used to see this king literally looking at a naked body. This person can be very drawn and very kind of influenced by his sexual desires because he's a pentacle, and pentacles is earth energy, and earth energy also talks about sex. So you can get King of Coins that aren't as loyal as you would like them to be. It just depends. You can get King of Coins who are all about making the money. They love you, they look after you, but they're very focused on their careers, that type of thing. But really the typical idea of a King of Coins in a tarot reading when it comes to love is that this person is loyal, they are, faithful, they want to have children with you, they want to get married, and usually it is. He's very, 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 very particular about who he takes in terms of love. This guy is really, really particular in terms of the love partners he has. Whoever this is for you, this could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual, an earth sign like yourself, Capricorn, but doesn't have to be. This usually, as I say, the typical rendition of this card is that this is somebody who's loyal to a fault. Now, how do you mentally and emotionally feel about this King of Coins energy? Well, you feel very happy, which is nice. I think that some of you guys mentally and emotionally have great expectations concerning this person. I think that you're very optimistic. I feel that you are very positive about this individual. You're very happy, because that's what the Sun is. The Sun says, I feel really good. I feel really happy. I feel really positive about this relationship. What's the reason for this, though? Well, it's because of the Page of Swords energy. I think that with the Page of Swords can show us a few things. If it's a character, it's not so good in the love reading if it's a character, because this is somebody who's got the gift of the gab, but ultimately they'll end up leaving in the end because they don't really want to stick around. They like to experiment, does Page of Swords. I think more than anything, when we look at the Page of Swords, it's also about learning things as well. So it might be that you've been talking to this person for quite a while. Page of Swords, when it comes to a love reading as well, is about learning things about others. And you learn through, you know, long-term communication. You're building a picture of another individual. So it might be that you've been speaking to this person for quite a while and you've been learning different things about this individual through the Page of Swords energy. What's going on around your present situation? So the Ace of Swords shows up here, and this can be communication. So the situation might be about communication. Again, the situation with the Ace of Swords is all about discovering what the truth is. What are you experiencing around the Ace of Swords, though? So, okay, you're experiencing the Hanged Man, okay? So it might be that, I don't think that there's waiting here as such, but the Hanged Man can be about, you're seeing something now from a different angle. It might be right now what you're experiencing is the ability, because this is about the Ace of Swords and it's about the truth, and it might be about communicating with this King of Pentacles character here. It might be in November that the situation is all about discovering the truth, and what you're discovering, what you're experiencing as a result of that truth. Some of you guys, it might be that you're taking a step back with this Hanged Man energy showing here, and for some of you guys it might be that you're seeing this person in a slightly different way. What's the reason for that? Let's have a look. Well, that's nice, because of the Four of Wands energy. I feel that you really get on with a person here. I feel that you get on with a person here. The Four of Wands is all about feeling happy. It's about feeling joyous. So I don't feel that you're holding back. I think that you're seeing somebody in a completely different way, because I feel that some of you guys have spent time with an individual here. I think that whatever it is that you've discovered, whatever this communication is, or whatever it is that you're seeing quite clearly here, Capricorn, it's in the present situation. As a result of that, you guys are starting to see this character in a completely new way, probably because they make you feel really good. They make you feel really happy. They make you feel a sense of purpose within your life, within the Four of Wands energy. You know, things have got to off to a really good start, and you're starting with that Four of Wands energy to, you're starting to grow. Things are starting to, you know, grow. Things are starting to prosper within the relationship. The Four of Wands talks about the initial success of a situation, the initial success of a plan. But when this comes to love, the Four of Wands is all about a happy union. It's about a marriage. It's about being really, you know, feeling complete and feeling good within a relationship. So I think that you guys have got something good going on with an individual here. What are your hopes and desires? Well, the Nine of Wands is the situation. The Nine of Wands is all about holding on in there. But you'll notice how the Nine of Wands looks across at the Ace of Swords, like it's a little bit nervous of that Ace of Swords. So the situation, I feel, is all about, to be perfectly honest with you, about being cautious. And I think that this is you, Capricorn, probably looking at being a little bit cautious here. What are you hoping around that cautiousness with the Nine of Wands energy showing here? The High Priestess. You're hoping for the High Priestess energy. Now, the High Priestess doesn't reveal. I only read the High Priestess as a card about revelation when it's in the reverse, because things tend to come to light when she's in the reverse. But if you're hoping for a High Priestess, I think that this is really about taking things within your stride. Remember, when you do tarot, you're reading an amalgamation of things. Never think that when you start doing a tarot reading that you'll only ever stick to the one or two readings, two meanings, because you'll get stuck. You really will get stuck on a tarot reading if all you ever do is stick to one or two things, okay? Not unless you guys are hoping to hold on a secret here. Are you worried about some form of a truth coming out about yourself, for example? Because to me, Capricorn, this person looks very, very, very scared of this Ace of Swords. Almost like he's trying to guard the truth. Because remember, the Nine of Wands is a guard. This is a bodyguard, for example, or somebody who's trying to guard something. So for some of you guys, the situation might be about you guys guiding some form of a truth here. Trying to hide, for example, with the Nine of Wands. Keep at bay some form of a truth. And the High Priestess might be, if that's the case, well, I'm hoping that I can hold on to this secret. What's the reason for that? Are you afraid of this person cutting you out? Are you? I get the impression that some of you guys are hiding something here. Because it looks to me, and if your hope is the High Priestess, that's your hope. It's not their hope, it's yours. Your hope is the High Priestess. So you might be hoping to hold on to a secret. It might be hoping to hold on to that secret, Capricorn, because you're afraid of the Queen of Swords energy. Maybe you're afraid of having to cut this person out, or more to the point, this person cutting you out, because you got it good with an individual here. I think that some of you guys in November have it really good with an individual here, but you're afraid of losing it all. I get the impression, just looking at this particular 9-card spread so far, you guys are afraid of losing it all, because I think that some of you guys might be very cautious about the truth coming out in a situation. So your hope is, I hope that I can hold on to this truth, because she's a secret keeper. She keeps hold of secrets she doesn't tell. You know, I'm hoping that I can hold on to this situation, because maybe, just maybe, if this person found out the truth about a situation, maybe they'd cut me out, maybe they'd become cold, maybe they'd reevaluate the situation. What's going on in your expectations? Well, the situation is all about strength, and the Strength card is all about confidence. The Strength card is all about patience. The Strength card is all about holding back. So what are your expectations around the Strength card? Let's have a look. Well, no, let's have a look at the Strength card again. So the Strength card is about compatibility in a relationship. I feel that this ties in with these two energies here, because the Strength card is all about trust as well. If you look at the Strength card deeply enough, you see a lion and you see a lady. In real life, in everyday life, Capricorn, these two entities really shouldn't be in, you know, not unless she's a lion tamer, okay? So the situation is all about, I think because the Strength card can also represent cooperation between two different people altogether. So when you've got complete opposites in a relationship, you know, the situation can be, well, you know, cooperation between two completely different people, okay? And your expectations are, well, if you have trust in this relationship, because the lion has to trust the lady, and the lady has to trust the lion. The lion, usually a lion is a wild beast, it's going to eat the woman. And usually a woman or any human being isn't going to put its hands on a lion like that, because it knows it's going to be in trouble, severe trouble. So there has to be an element of trust here. And when you think about lion tamers out in the wild and that type of thing, taming wild animals, lions, whoever the wild animal is, there has to be an element of trust that is built up between beast and man. So really, for me, the Strength card here is that talking about some form of a trust. And the situation for you is saying, well, if there's trust in this relationship, I expect the Empress. I expect our relationship to bloom. I expect our relationship to prosper. I expect our relationship to be one of nurturing, to be one of love, to be one of care. And the reason for that is, there you go, because of the Two of Cups. Both of you on the same page. Both of you emotionally connected. Both of you very, very strong emotionally in this relationship. Though I do feel for some of you Capricorns, you're holding a secret. I think some of you are holding back on some form of a secret that you don't want to share. And I think that you don't want to share it because you're afraid of this King of Pentacles becoming the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords can be critical. So maybe, just maybe for some of you guys, Capricorn, you're saying, well, the situation around my hopes is all about me trying to protect, because the Nine of Wands trying to protect. Maybe I'm trying to protect the truth. Maybe I'm trying to hide away, or I'm very cautious about a truth coming out here because I'm hoping that I'm going to be able, and around this protection, I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to hold on to a secret, because this King of Pentacles might be very critical of me as the Queen of, you know, they might become the Queen of Pentacles. They'll become this is a man here who's very critical with the Queen of Swords energy. So you expect this person might become quite critical of you if you told them something, or if you unveiled something about yourself. But in your expectations, you say, well, but then again, you say, well, even though I'm hoping that I'm able to hold on to a secret, because what I don't want is this King of Pentacles, who I'm having the most amazing time with, male or female, to become overly critical, or to become critical of me, or even to cut me off, and become quite shallow, or quite distant from me emotionally. I expect that if there is trust in this relationship, what I expect is that this relationship will flourish, because we do make a good team. We have got a really good connection. So it might be that what you're allowing here, and this is really the critical part here, I think, Capricorn, that what you're allowing for some of you guys is a secret that you hold, something that you haven't told this person. You're saying to yourself, well, if I tell this person this, they're not going to be this. But really what you're expecting, you say, well, if there's trust here, if I allow myself to trust this person, and if this person trusts me, I expect that our relationship can go the distance with the Empress energy. I expect our relationship to grow and flourish, because we do have a real connection here. Okay, so this is really a case of, you know, trust really does win over everything. If you've really got trust in a relationship, you can overcome anything that you don't want to talk about. What is it you can't see coming in? Well, the situation is about the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is an emotionally fulfilling and contented relationship. What is it you can't see coming in around that? Well, there's going to be some worry here with this Nine of Swords, some anxiety with this Nine of Swords. What's the reason for that? Because of a King of Cups. So I think that there is a third party here, Capricorn. I think there's two people around you. I think that the secret is about this individual here, this King of Cups. There's somebody else around you because the situation that you can't see coming in is about a relationship, the Ten of Cups. And there's worrying here going on around this relationship here. Because this is what you can't see coming in around this Ten of Cups is worry. And what is the worry about? The King of Cups energy. I'm going to try and clarify why this King of Cups is the problem. Because it's obvious that the King of Cups is causing this worry. And this King of Cups is causing worry within the relationship that you have with this King of Coins. Let's have a look at why is this King of Coins causing worry for Capricorns? Why is this King of Cups causing worry for Capricorn? Show me in 2 cards. Three of Cups shows up here. And the 8 of Coins. Okay. I still feel that you guys are still invested to a certain point. Because you've got the Three of Cups and that can be third party. And I think it is a third party reading. And the 8 of Coins is about working on something that you're very invested in. I think that you guys are still working on, I don't know whether you're still working towards a reconciliation or whether this person is still working towards a reconciliation with the Three of Cups energy. Because this is somebody who is working and putting effort into, and the Three of Cups can be a reconciliation. So it might be that this person here, the reason why the worry is coming in here, this happiness that you found with this other individual showing here, that you have here in the hidden factors, it might be that you've got worry coming in around this because of a particular person, a King of Cups. And that King of Cups can be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerian, male or female. And maybe this person's bringing about a great deal of worry in this happy situation. Maybe this is where the secret is. Maybe this is what you're not telling the King of Pentacles energy showing here. Because you're not telling them because you don't want them to cut you out. Or become quite analytical about the whole thing. Or maybe to distrust you. We know the Queen of Swords can be quite a distrustful character as well. Because I think that some of you guys, it might be that you're still talking to someone here. You know, if you weren't still speaking to this King of Cups, or if you didn't have, maybe your intuition wasn't telling you that this King of Cups wasn't still around, why would you be worried about the King of Cups? So to me, it looks like somebody is not, you're not telling the truth for some of you Capricorns, that there is still another person around you, somebody who's still working on reconciling with you, for example. Maybe for some of you guys, this is about another person. Maybe you've been talking with that Three of Cups energy within the workplace. 8 of Pentacles is also within the workplace, you know, within work. So maybe have you been having drinks with somebody within the workplace with the 8 of Coins as well. I think there's a third party in this situation that you're not telling this King of Pentacles about. The immediate future for this situation shows the Emperor is being the situation. So the Emperor can be about boundaries being drawn. What are you experiencing around this Emperor energy showing here? The Wheel of Fortune, which talks about some form of a change. And what's the reason for that change? I think that you're withdrawing. So I think that the situation with the Emperor is all about taking control of the situation for some of you Capricorns. So the situation is taking control and putting boundaries up against this situation, in which the immediate future around that boundaries, the boundaries that you draw on this situation, I think it's with the King of Cups character here, is that there is a change for the better. And the reason that there is a change for the better is because I see you guys withdrawing from this character here. There's somebody who's either been working towards a reconciliation with you, or perhaps this person is somebody that you've been talking to, enjoying drinks with. It could be within work, for example, with the King of Cups energy. And you decided, you say, right, I've got to make a firm decision with the Emperor energy, draw a few boundaries around this situation. And what you experience is a change coming in because you decide to withdraw from this King of Cups energy showing here. The overall outcome, the Two of Coins, what's that doing here? The situation shows juggling, and the Two of Coins would be juggling this King of Cups and this King of Pentacles character. There's two people around some of you Capricorns in the month of November 2018, and the situation is about you juggling both of them. Well, what is the overall outcome around you juggling both people here? The Knight of Swords is the overall outcome. Tricky card to try and interpret, because I feel that you exit the situation with the Knight of Swords energy. The reason for that is because of the Star. I feel that you exit this situation. I can't see you maintaining this because I see you withdrawing from it. So the overall outcome is you guys being juggling two people, King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. But I feel around this juggling here, you guys with this Knight of Swords energy being the overall outcome around what you've been juggling here, this can be an exit card. So you guys withdrawing, exiting this juggling situation here, because I think with the Star energy you found what you're looking for, and I think you found what you're looking for in one person here, a King of Pentacles. Now this could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerian. Doesn't have to be, it might be the other way around for you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. I think there are two people around you. I mean, these are probably the best kings that you can get for love in a love reading. So this is what makes it so difficult for some of you guys. If it resonates with you, I don't expect loads of thumbs up on readings because my readings are very specific. But I do feel that some of you guys have been juggling two people. And I feel that you do like two people. I think that you're in love with possibly with two people. Or you've got strong feelings for two people showing here. Okay? I think that you've got really strong feelings for two people showing here on this particular reading. Okay? But there's one person that you've got to let go. It doesn't show you dropping someone here as a situation, but it shows you having to make a decision as well. So the situation with the Two of Coins could also be, well, the situation is about you making a decision here. Okay? And that decision might be, well, to move forward towards this change, this Wheel of Fortune. Okay? Moving forward towards your destiny with this Wheel of Fortune because of the Star. Well, what is it that's most positive? I feel it's this King of Pentacles dude here showing up. We're going to quickly get this reading again. So, for the month of November 2018, Capricorn, I think that you've got two people that, for some of you guys, that you're juggling here, and you have to make a decision between either one of them. First thing is, your mind is on the King of Pentacles. Could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be, but this is a very solid type of energy, a very solid type of person around you. Mentally and emotionally, you feel really, really good about this person, because I feel that with the Page of Swords energy, you've been talking a lot, you've been discovering a lot about this person, you've been finding out a lot about who this individual is. I feel that in your present situation, this is all about the truth, finding out the truth. Communicating perhaps with this King of Pentacles energy showing here, but also finding out the truth about this individual. And I feel that this Ace of Swords energy then, therefore, in the present situation, allows you guys really to take a different look, to look at this person in a different way, but also for yourselves to make some slow changes as well with that Hanged Man energy, just in terms of how you feel and in terms of what you're thinking. Because I think that this person probably makes you really happy with the Four of Wands. Around your hopes and desires, though, I feel the situation is that you guys are probably guarding some form of a truth. You're scared of some form of a truth coming out here. And I feel that your hopes would be that you'd be able to hold it, keep all of this secret, because you're afraid of this King of Swords here being critical of you, probably reanalyzing the relationship with you, or even at worst cutting you out. But in your expectation, you say, well, if we're strong enough together, I expect that this relationship will flourish with the Empress energy, because you know what, we really do have a really special connection here with the Two of Cups. However, in your hidden factors, this is probably the secret some of you Capricorns have been keeping here, because in the hidden factors, the situation is all about the relationship that you have with this King of Pentacles energy. Because what's coming in around this relationship is a great deal of anxiety and worry with the Nine of Swords. And that's because another individual, a King of Cups energy, has either been trying to work towards a reconciliation with you, or this might be someone who you've been sharing drinks, having fun with. Could be maybe within the workplace when you're on a course, that type of thing. Maybe you're afraid of this coming out, you know, and maybe you're afraid of losing this person because you haven't been so Snow White in this situation, Capricorn. However, in the immediate future, I feel the situation is all about you guys taking control of the situation with the Emperor energy, putting boundaries around this situation here, in which what you'll experience is a change for the better coming in. Okay, so you're releasing the energy of the Nine of Swords energy, because I think that you decide to release, to withdraw from whoever this King of Cups character is. The overall outcome shows, well, the situation is about you juggling Two of Coins, this King of Cups, and this King of Pentacles. I feel the overall outcome shows you guys moving towards what you believe your destiny is. And that's because of the Star. You've got high hopes and wishes, but your high hopes and wishes, I feel, will be for a King of Pentacles rather than a King of Cups. So I see you guys making a decision to go perhaps for this individual here rather than this one. by the end of November 2018, going into December. All right, that is your reading, Capricorn. You love reading for the month of November 2018. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.